Good evening, everyone. Please begin making your way to your team seats. You will sit in the same seats you were in for opening ceremony. Team captains, please sit in the seat with your team name on it. I will repeat this again. Please make your way to your team seats. You will sit in the same seats you were in for opening ceremony. Team captains, please sit in the seat with your team name on it. Instructors, please sit on the opposite end from your team captain. Please do not open your gift bag or envelope under your chair. I repeat, please do not open your gift bag or envelope under your chair. Thank you. Good evening. Please make your way to your team seats. You will sit in the same seats you were in for opening ceremony. Team captains, please sit in the seat with your team name on it. Instructors, please sit on the opposite end from your team captain. Please do not open your gift bag or envelope under your chair. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Please make your way to your team seats. You will sit in the same seats you were in for the opening ceremony. Team captains, please sit in the seat with your team name on it. Instructors, please sit on the opposite end from your team captain. Additionally, please do not open your gift bag or envelope under your chair. Thank you. Good evening. Please make your way to your team seats. You will sit in the same seats you were in for opening ceremony. Team captains, please sit in the seat with your team name on it. Instructors, please sit on the opposite end from your team captain. Additionally, please do not open your gift bag or envelope under your chair. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. If I can have your attention for just one moment, please. There are a few housekeeping rules we need to go over before the award ceremony begins. For checkout tomorrow, checkout ends promptly at 10 a.m. Please return keys the way you received them and key packets within your team envelope. Please leave linens on your bed. If you are flying home, COF has emailed Metro information to you. Remember to keep your Metro card so that you can get back to the airport. Additionally, if you are missing any items or have found misplaced items, please see a JLab volunteer after the ceremony. Please make your way to your seats and silence your cell phones. The 2026 JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl Award Ceremony will begin momentarily.
Everybody comes to VMI looking for a challenge. That's probably what draws most people to VMI in the first place, and I think that the ROTC programs, they augment that. They complement the military system that the school has already. You have the ROTCs who are introducing people to the various service cultures and the leadership styles in each of the services to make them a better potential officer. Even if you didn't come to VMI with an aspiration of getting commissioned in the military, sheer participation in that gives you a leg up that 9/10 of your peers at other colleges don't have.
You know, VMI, I've heard and learned about the Spartan way of life. It's a tough school, but it just creates challenging conditions for the cadets to overcome, to really test their resilience and see what they're made of. And then when they look back on their experience, they say, oh, I really did that. That was really hard, but I was able to do that. I think that's different than other senior military colleges.
VMI has the largest commissioning ROTC department in America. We've been #1 for the last 8 to 9 years. We should be #1 this year, so to give us 10 years in a row.
Coming to VMI, I was looking for Air Force ROTC programs, but I also wanted other ROTC programs in case I changed my mind. I liked that they had options, and then when I got here for an open house, I really liked the honor system and the brotherhood spirit and the family aspect to that. I liked that the classes were small, more focused with the teachers, and I think that really helped my academic success looking back.
The most rewarding experience was probably the news that we had 4 current cadets that were able to receive commissions in the Coast Guard.
I would say that it's difficult going here, but it's well worth it. You're surrounded by people that, even though it might not seem like it when you're a rat, everybody cares and everyone's investing in your success.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time! On behalf of Brigadier General Sean Crockett, Commanding General of U.S. Army Cadet Command, Major General Joseph Reynez, Executive Director, General Douglas MacArthur Foundation, Command Sergeant Major Darrell E. Walls, U.S. Army Cadet Command and Fort Knox, Colonel Lee Evans, Director, Army JROTC, Mr. Gregory Byrd, Operations Chief, Marine Corps JROTC, Mr. Michael Tanner, Curriculum Manager, Navy JROTC, Colonel Michael J. Power, Incoming Director, Air Force JROTC, Mr. Stephen Keck, Command Chief, FORCECOM, U.S. Coast Guard, and a special thank you to the College Options Foundation sponsors, USAA Educational Foundation, Encourage, General Douglas MacArthur Foundation, and Virginia Military Institute. I welcome all of you to the award ceremony for the 2026 JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl. Who's ready to get started? Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Joint Armed Forces Color Guard and the playing of the national anthem performed by the United States Army Brass Quintet.
Thank you. Please be seated. You heard about Brigadier General Crockett's impressive leadership and service on Friday. We are excited to welcome him back tonight and thankful to have him here to celebrate your accomplishments. Please join me in welcoming Brigadier General Crockett to the stage.
Thanks for not reading my bio. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, look, before I get into my formal remarks, I'm going to tell a little story. I think it was about 35 years ago. Cadet Crockett, Air Force Junior ROTC, Wheeler High School, Marietta, Georgia. Senior year of high school, my professor of military science, Lieutenant Colonel Paramore, B-52 pilot, looked at me my senior year before I graduated and said, Cadet Crockett, you need to find something else to do because the military is not for you. And I think now, 31 years later and a star on my shoulder, I'm doing it just out of spite. But I'll tell you, the moral of that story is you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Oh? Oh? There we go. And you guys are all well on your way to do exactly that. So good evening. I'm excited to be here tonight. What an incredible weekend of competition we've just witnessed. As always, I'd like to thank Catholic University for hosting us on your beautiful campus. Additionally, I'd like to thank our fellow service directors and representatives for joining us, as well as Major General Retired Joseph Reynes from the General Douglas MacArthur Foundation for being here today. Sir, thank you very much. I want to once again give a huge thank you to the cadre, staff, families, and supporters here today. Thank you for taking the time to inspire and motivate. I'll give you a chance in a second. And motivate these cadets. There's an old proverb that says, and I think I said this in my opening remarks, it takes a village. And each of you plays an important part in that village. Through your mentorship, expertise, and tireless commitment, you have helped prepare them with the knowledge and skill set they needed to get to this level of competition. We are in the presence of the nation's top junior ROTC program leaders and thinkers, and they could not have reached this level without your guidance, leadership, and support. Cadets and cadets only. Let's give them a round of applause. To your village. There we go, there we go. So cadets, it took an extraordinary amount of hard work, talent, and unwavering dedication to reach this competition. As we stand here tonight, we are uniquely positioned in history. This year, our nation celebrates its 250th birthday, which is 1 year junior to the United States Army, by the way. 250 years ago, our founding fathers came together, bound by a shared vision and unbreakable resolve, to build a nation rooted in liberty, service, and resilience. It took sheer grit, determination, and a perseverance of spirit to form this nation. Looking out at each of you, I see the direct reflection of that same founding spirit. You are the inheritors of that legacy, and more importantly, you are now the leaders who will guide our nation into its next 250 years. No pressure at all. Yesterday's Championship Bowl was not just a test of knowledge, it was the ultimate competition between the best of the best. From across the nation in all junior ROTC branches, a year ago, over 7,000 teams with over 57,000 cadets entered the first level of competition. Only 107 made it to this level. That's the top 2%, give or take. We're gathered here at this event not merely to hand out trophies to the winners, but to recognize the immense grit, intellectual stamina, and dedication of every single cadet who competed this weekend. It took an extraordinary amount of intellectual rigor and leadership character to reach this achievement. You have demonstrated what it means to lead your peers to the top. So give yourselves a round of applause, please. Oh. The skills you are learning and that you've exhibited all weekend are not just for academic competitions. They are the foundational tools that will drive each of you to become our nation's future leaders. These 3 days of competition have illuminated the power of junior ROTC. JROTC doesn't just teach drill or discipline. It develops leaders of character, forges young adults who value selfless service to others, and it encourages every cadet to accept personal responsibility and strive for a meaningful sense of accomplishment. Those skills will continue to set you apart from your peers and further enhance your journey to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. Arthur William McCraven wrote, "You cannot paddle the boat alone. Find someone to share your life with. Make as many friends as possible, and never forget that your success always depends on others." Every single team here has confirmed the absolute truth of that statement. As we celebrate 250 years of our society working together, we have spent the last few days witnessing the very epitome of that teamwork in action. None of you achieved success in isolation. You succeeded because of relentless motivation, countless hours of practice, and hard work, what we like to call grit. You've already heard that before. The life skills and teamwork you learn through junior ROTC have the power to illuminate your path forward, opening doors to limitless possibilities and proving that you can exceed even in the most rigorous standards. Each of you has proven you can reach even the biggest dreams. Perhaps the most vital lesson junior ROTC experience teaches you is how to navigate and overcome adversity. Throughout this weekend, you face complex problems and fierce competition. Through teamwork, perseverance, selfless service, and integrity, you proved you can achieve far more than you ever imagined. I urge you to carry this forward. Take personal responsibility in everything that you do. How you handle challenges will reveal your true character and will definitely shape the future you're dreaming of right now. Continue to be ambitious, to be curious, and be adventurous. Never stop discovering and redefining and challenging yourselves moving forward. Regardless of the path you choose to pursue for your future, you are starting strong through junior ROTC and have endless possibilities. Be proud of everything you've accomplished. Your hard work, creativity, and teamwork have been truly inspiring. You pulled together to strengthen each other and have proven you have the grit to lead the future. I wish you all the best on your journeys. Congratulations again on an impressive performance at the competition this weekend. I'm proud of each and every one of you and the teams that are here. You represented your school, your program, and your service with pride. Thank you all very much. This will defend. Over.
Thank you, Brigadier General Crockett. We appreciate your support and you being here tonight. Next, representing the U.S. Marine Corps JROTC is Gregory Byrd, Operations Chief, Marine Corps JROTC. Please welcome Mr. Byrd.
Good evening. Like he said, my name is Greg Byrd from Marine Corps JROTC headquarters. And on behalf of the director of Marine Corps JROTC, I'd like to congratulate all the teams who competed here this past week, but especially the teams representing the Marine Corps JROTC program. I am confident that you represented the program with professionalism, excellence this week. Whether you leave with an award today or just with the valuable experience you have gained, know that we are incredibly proud of your hard work, dedication, and all that you have accomplished. Congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Byrd. Next, representing the U.S. Navy JROTC is Mr. Michael Tanner. Please welcome Mr. Tanner up to the stage.
Good evening. On behalf of Rear Admiral Pottenberg, Commander, Naval Service Training Command, and Mr. Bruce Nolan, Director, Navy JROTC, I want to give a warm welcome to all of you and say congratulations for all of you teams for making it here. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work to get to this level, from level 1 to level 2, and to make it here. And then what I've seen over the course of the last couple of days is amazing. I understand the product of being in ROTC. I was in ROTC in high school, dealt with it and worked with it all the way through the Navy. I was an instructor for 12 years in Houston, and then up to the headquarters department. So without a doubt, I want to make sure I give a warm welcome to all your instructors and your parents for the hard work that they put into it. You cadets put a lot of time and effort into there, but guess what? Without those parents and those instructors being there, then you don't have anything. So I understand your sacrifices, but they are sacrifices as well. But on behalf of those for the Navy, congratulations to all of you, and then also congratulations to yourselves for doing an outstanding job of being here. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Tanner, for joining us tonight on behalf of the Navy JROTC cadets. It is my honor to welcome to the stage Colonel Michael Power, Incoming Director for Air Force JROTC.
Good evening. Where are my Air Force programs? So the Air Force cadets all know this, but this happens to be like day 2 on the job as the director of Air Force Junior ROTC for me. And I asked my deputy, Mr. Ben Caro, I said, Ben, is it always like this? Is it always this enthusiastic? And he said, yeah, whenever the Air Force cadets are there, it is. I'll tell you, the mission of the United States Air Force is to fly, fight, and win. And I've seen a lot of winning this week out of our Air Force cadets. But here's the deal, right? Winning that I've seen has been less about the competition. It's been less about what happens on the stage. It's been in the interactions that I've seen in the young people in this room and the respect that they have, not only for each other, the other teams, the other programs, but the dedication that they have to be of service to this great nation that's celebrating its 250th year this year. It's an amazing program to see, and as a newcomer into the JROTC world, I have so much confidence going forward in the future of this great nation, this grand experiment that we have. And it's because of all the dedicated instructors, it's because of the programs that we have and the leadership that we have. But more than anything else, it's about the dedication of the cadets in this room. I applaud every service, every cadet, for everything that you've put into the program so far, everything in this week. Congratulations, aim high.
Thank you for being here, Colonel Power. Representing the U.S. Coast Guard JROTC is Mr. Stephen Keck, Command Chief, FORSCOM Career Investment.
Hey, can I get a hooah from my Army folks? Hooah! But can I get a Semper Paratus from my Coast Guard cadets? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So on behalf of Coast Guard Force Readiness Command, I would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to an outstanding junior ROTC teams. Commander Cromer, who's really the brains and everything behind this, He sends his regards. He could not be here tonight. He is unfortunately back down in Training Center Yorktown because we're having our own JROTC Leadership Academy that he's putting on right now. So tonight we celebrate your dedication and remarkable performance at the Leadership and Academic Bowl. You truly exemplify the principles of COAST: character, ownership, accountability, service, and tenacity. To our cadets, you've represented the best of our Coast Guard JROTC. Your effort, discipline, and teamwork inspire all of us. And to the instructors, your guidance and mentorship have been invaluable. Thank you for shaping future leaders. We are incredibly proud of all of you. Bravo Zulu and Semper Paratus.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Keck. During our opening ceremony, Cadet Jarvis represented the essay winners by reading her essay based on this year's theme, Selfless Service. Tonight, we have the pleasure of hearing another winning essay by Jacob Cantu from 5th Brigade. Please join me in welcoming Cadet Jacob Cantu.
Good evening, everyone. I am Cadet Cantu, and I'm from Carrizo Springs, Texas. It is an absolute honor to be standing here today to showcase my work that I've really put into this. Thank you. JROTC is a program that helps students build leadership skills, responsibility, and strong character. It goes far beyond wearing a uniform, participating in drills, or earning ranks. The main goal of JROTC is to prepare young people to become responsible citizens who can lead and serve even in their schools, communities, and future careers. One of the most important values we learn at JROTC is selfless service. This means putting others before yourself. It teaches us that real leadership isn't about getting attention or rewards. It's about helping the people around you. Selfless service means doing the right thing without expecting anything in return. It is helping someone because you care, not because you want credit. In JROTC, it's more than just completing assignments or following orders. It's about having the right attitude. For example, a cadet might stay after practice to help someone who's struggling with color guard movements, or volunteer to help at a community event without being told to. I remember one time during color guard practice, a teammate was having trouble remembering the facing movements. Instead of leaving after practice, a few of us stayed behind to help them go over it step by step. We just wanted our team to improve. Seeing their confidence grow reminded me of what selfless service really looks like. Selfless service also has helped build strong leaders. A good leader doesn't only think about their own success. They care about the whole team. In JROTC, we're taught to lead by example. That means working hard, showing respect, and stepping up when something needs to get done. A cadet leader might organize a service project, help run a school event, or guide younger cadets who are still learning. When leaders put their team first, they earn trust and respect. And it shows that leadership is about serving others, not being in charge. Another important part of selfless service is how it shapes us for the future. The habits we build in JROTC don't just stay in classroom or at competitions. Learning to put others first helps us in future careers. Whether we choose to join the military, go to college, or enter the workforce. Employers and colleges look for people who can work well with others and take responsibility. By practicing selfless service now, we're developing skills that will help us succeed later in life. Selfless service also makes the unit stronger as a team. Trust is very important during drills, competitions, and training. When everyone supports each other and focuses on the group's success instead of personal recognition, the team becomes closer. During competitions, cadets might stay after school to practice together, encourage each other, and push through challenges as a group. These shared experiences build pride and unity that reminds us that we succeed together, not alone. Selfless service hasn't always been easy for me. There are days where I feel tired, stressed, or just want to focus on myself. But JROTC has helped me realize that real growth happens when I push that mindset. I've learned that helping others doesn't make me feel weaker or less. It actually makes me stronger. When I see a teammate finally get a movement right after practicing it together, or when someone thanks me for taking the time to help them, it reminds me why I joined in the first place. Those small moments mean a lot. They make me feel proud, not because I'm being recognized, but because I know I made a difference. Selfless service has become more than just a value we talk about in class. It's something that has shaped how I treat people every day, both inside and outside of JROTC. In the end, selfless service is a big part of what makes JROTC meaningful. It helps us grow as leaders, strengthens teamwork, and allows us to give back to our communities. When cadets learn to put others first, they become more responsible and caring people. Selfless service isn't just something we talk about. It's something we practice, and it prepares us to make a positive difference in the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much for presenting your essay, Cadet Can Do, and congratulations on your achievement. Tonight, our keynote speaker is Cadet JROTC Gupta. JROTC Gupta is a rising junior double majoring in biology and theology at Yale University. She is a contracted 4-year Army ROTC scholarship cadet and a former Army JROTC cadet, where she served as a battalion commander and earned the Brigade Corps Commander title in 2024. At Yale, JROTC's impact spans medicine, veteran advocacy, research, and mentorship. As an Army ROTC cadet, she was honored this year with the Superior Cadet Award. As Program Director of United Students for Veterans Health, she works to expand healthcare access for those who have served our country. And currently, she is launching a nonprofit honoring female veterans in partnership with that organization. She is also part of the Bay Lab at Yale, where she conducts research on malaria strains that helps with vaccine development in West Africa, where she will be traveling to Senegal this fall. JROTC is also a proud contributor to the Pay It Forward ASVAB video project, helping students access military pathways. Cadet Gupta is so excited to connect with JROTC cadets, sharing her journey from battalion commander to Yale cadet and aspiring physician. Please join me in welcoming Cadet JROTC Gupta to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. I am truly grateful for the incredible introduction, and I am honored to be standing up here with you today. So, as you heard, I will be entering my 3rd year at Yale this fall. But what you haven't heard is the story behind getting there. A lot of people see the glaze and glory, but haven't heard the story. And that's exactly what I'm here to share today. And worry not, I won't be long. I'm a firm believer and a big fan of the 5 B's. Be brief, brother, be brief. So let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a little girl growing up in an Indian village with limited electricity and water. She was already getting marriage proposals at the age of 15, which was the norm at the time. Society called her names when she went to college instead of putting on that white dress. There was once a little boy who grew up on dirt roads tending to his household while keeping up with his books. Studying through the cutthroat competition and clamor around him, society told him he was nothing more than his grades, that he would never become anything worthy. Both reminded themselves that to break this poverty cycle, they must ignore society and its labels, hold on to a positive attitude, and claim the pen, because no one gets to write your story. That once little girl and little boy are my parents today. My mom became the first female in her entire bloodline to pursue a higher education and become an engineer. And my father was the first in his family to learn English and move to the United States to build that better lifestyle, also as an engineer. My parents arrived in the United States with nothing but 2 suitcases and a 5-year-old me in their hands. Today, both of them are entrepreneurs who created a company together from the ground up. Now, this journey was not a straight line. It took hard work, long hours, and an ocean of resilience, facing those language barriers, racial barriers, and the financial instabilities. But every time they would hit a wall, either in the form of a rude comment on their accents, a mispromotion because misrepresentation of the company, stolen credit on a project, or a door slammed shut simply because where they came from or what their name looked like on paper, they reminded themselves yet again to ignore society and its labels, keep that positive attitude, and write their own story. 2010 marked the year that we moved into the United States. In 2010, I was 5 years old. I barely knew English, and I listened to the kids chatter in a language unknown and cold. At the age of 10, I was in grade 5. I listened to lectures and students from the back of the classroom, too scared to raise my hand and embarrass myself, too scared to strive. I was called names for looking different, for having weird-smelling food, a name hard to pronounce, and not being the best at English, and even having a thick accent, as the kids would denounce. But every time, I ignored it. I knew none of that defined me. I watched my parents choose their attitude, and I chose mine. In 10th grade, exactly 5 years ago, I joined the JROTC program at my school, and this program changed my life. The camaraderie and support I found in being a cadet helped me finally discover my first real sense of belonging. During my 3 years in the program, I had the opportunity to serve as the battalion commander, as well as the opportunity to command the color guard, marksmanship, and female PT teams. Through JROTC, I met mentors who believed in me, and cadets such as yourself who became my family. Looking back, I understand now that this program is engineered in a way that is committed to encouraging us cadets to grow both as patriots and as people. And I can see the byproduct of that right now as I scan across this room and see these chairs filled by empowered and intelligent individuals. And I want to reiterate that none of this would have been possible without our instructors who put in long hours to assist each and every one of us. In March of my senior year, when I found out I had gotten into Yale, the first person I ran and told was my JROTC instructor, Major Gonzalo, who was very excited at the time and not the tiniest bit surprised. His support and belief in me has played a large role in shaping me into the person I am today. And from everything this journey has taught me, I want to leave you with the one lesson that I come back to the most. And there's 2 halves of it, so bear with me. The first half can be summed up into 2 words. Careful now, these are some of the most powerful words in the English language that I've encountered. And the words are, I will. And one might say, well, I can see, I'll try, or I'll see, what difference does I will make? Here's what makes the difference: the attitude. Your attitude is what enables you to stand tall in the face of adversity. It is what enables you to claim your own pen and write your own story and ultimately act with precision towards your purpose. The second half is actually having that goal or purpose. And not just any purpose. It has to be a purpose so burning, so consuming, so magnificent that you wake up on fire every day wanting to make the best of it. Having the right attitude and purpose is what gets you to achieve something by asking yourselves, if this has been done before, why not me? And if this hasn't been done before, why not now? That synergy between attitude and purpose is what takes a girl once bullied for being different and gives her a voice to stand in front of you today. It's what moves a young woman from a village with no running water to becoming the founder of her own company. And it is what transforms 2 worn suitcases and an impossible dream into a legacy. Now, you might not remember anything when you've left this room, and that's okay, but do keep the following in mind. The human will and the pursuit of a purpose is the greatest superpower you can tap into. You must develop a positive attitude and write your own story. You must find your purpose outside of what society labels it to be. But this time, instead of ignoring it, you now have the support and platform to speak out against it. Your mind and voice are the key to changing this world, and you can harness the ability to galvanize groups to become leaders, innovators, wealth generators, and the very heroes of this nation. You hold the ability to speak up against discrimination and injustice, and construct a country for all colors and cultures and characters, because that is what America is about. That is what the cloth of our nation and our branches defend. Whoop! Whoop! Yes, sir. At Yale, I am double majoring in ecology and evolutionary biology and religious studies. I aim to apply for an educational delay and attend medical school and ultimately serve active duty as a flight surgeon or an emergency trauma surgeon. All this only possible because of the support of my parents, because of my peers, such as yourselves, and because of this program. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your energy and thank you for your time. Before getting off the stage, I do want to share an invitation with all of you, a chance to take everything you've built this week and pay it forward. Over the course of this past week, I've had the privilege of working alongside some truly inspiring people who make JLab happen. And I want to give a special shout out to JT and Mr. Wilfong, who have partnered with me to design and launch the ASVAB video project, a chance for you to build a legacy that reaches far beyond this competition and this room. Here is the mission. Each school has been tasked with producing a short ASVAB tutorial video. One cadet steps in front of the camera, explains their assigned multiple question, and walks through the correct answer. Videos run from 60 to 90 seconds and follow a simple 4-part structure: hook, teach it, tip, and close. Your question assignment, a Canva template, and everything else you need is in the project guide. In your awards packets under your chair, there is a sheet titled Pay It Forward with a QR code that takes you directly there. Here's a quick example of what that video would look like.
Which layer of the Earth lies just below the crust? The core, mantle, lithosphere, or asthenosphere? How to complete this question? Well, the Earth is made up of 4 main layers, and knowing their order is key. The crust is the thinnest outermost layer. The crust is followed by the mantle, a thick layer of semi-solid rock. Below the mantle sits the core, which is divided into the liquid outer core and the solid inner.
So that was a quick example of what the video would look like. If you did not get to see it, don't worry. There's a QR code to that exact video in that paper that you have in your awards packets. So the submissions that follow the correct format will be featured on the College Options Foundation's national website, seen by cadets, students, and educators all across the country. Now, I'm not going to tell you that we're going to be on your back to submit this project. What I will tell you is this. Everything I spoke about today, attitude, purpose, and writing your own story, none of it means anything if it stays in this room. This is your first real chance to live those words out loud. You have the knowledge now. You have the platform now. The only question is whether you'll show up for them the same way this program has shown up for you. So I'll leave you with this. You walked into JLab as competitors. You are now leaving as national representatives of your branches, of your schools, and of your communities. And we are very, very proud of you. Cadets, instructors, and guests, it has been an honor. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Ms. Gupta, for sharing your wonderful insight and wisdom. Tonight, we are in for a real treat with a musical performance. They are world-renowned and provide musical support for the leadership of the United States to include all branches of government and to a wide spectrum of national and international events in order to connect the Army to the American people. Please help me welcome from Washington, D.C., the United States Army Brass Quintet.
Thank you all so much. My name is Sergeant First Class Greg Hammond, and we are the United States Army Band Pershing Zone Brass Quintet. Thank you so much for having us here this evening. This is always a fun event for us. It is just so much fun to be able to play for a large group of people, and I hope you have a fun time with what we have for you this evening. This event is something that we've been coming to for a while now, and this is the largest group that we've played for in a couple years. Usually it's split, and there are a lot of you out there. So I am looking forward to hearing you all sing later. If you didn't know about that, you got some time to prepare. Warm up a little bit. Oh, just, you know, get ready. But before then, we have a couple tunes that we would like to play for all of you. Now, what's really special about this year, as I'm sure many of you have heard, is that we are celebrating something. This country has been around for a couple years. And it's great to be alive and serving and a part of the celebrations that are happening this year. And so as musicians, it is fun for us to do our own way of celebrating, and the best way for us to do that is with a good old-fashioned march. This is Henry Fillmore's Americans We. So 250 years feels like a lot, even for some of our more seasoned people here tonight. That's a lot of years. Sorry, Rick. But that is still very young in terms of other countries in the world. They've been around for much longer. And that affects music in a very particular way. Most classical composers are not from America. We don't have a ton of old music to pull upon as classical musicians. And so we often have to find certain pieces from other American composers that might be a little bit newer, maybe a little contemporary and a little weird. Maybe you're into that, who knows? But some of the music that we love to play from American composers is movie music. And of course, one of the most famous movie composers, as I'm sure some of you would guess, is John Williams. If you haven't seen any of his movies or heard any of his music, shame on you. We're gonna play one from a Star Wars movie. It is a newer Star Wars movie. Please hold your judgment, because I know there's a lot of feelings about the new Star Wars movies. Despite how you feel about those movies, John Williams' music is always incredible, and it's so much fun for us to play. It sounds fantastic, and this arrangement is actually done by our very own tuba player here. This is March of the Resistance. So what you're seeing us do right now is actually not a lot of what we get to do. Most of what we do is a lot of musical backdrop. We will be sort of off in the corner, part of a ceremony where we're not really the main focus. There's something going on, whether it's a government event or a military event, and we're just there to provide music. We call ourselves the musical backdrop to some of this country's most important events. And sorry, there's a whole group of people over here that I hope I'm not just ignoring. I apologize. There's a curtain in my way. But we are active duty Army soldiers. We go to basic training, but we are musicians. First and foremost, that is what we do day in and day out, and it is our greatest honor to be able to serve our country with our music, to be able to be a part of these ceremonies and events and play our music and just create the atmosphere needed so that everybody else can enjoy and celebrate and be a part of this ceremony. And one of the pieces that we perform most often is America the Beautiful. It is something that means so much to us as musicians, and it is something that just, it creates such a powerful environment, and it is always moving everyone in whatever situation that we perform. And so we would like to play that for you right now. All right, y'all, here we go. Before we hear all of you perform, I want to introduce the group. It takes a lot for us to get out the door. We have a lot of people in our organization that help us get here today. There's transportation, there's organization, and so there's a lot of people that are working to make an event like this happen. But up here on stage, you see the performers in front of you. On my right, your left, from Houston, Texas, on trumpet, you see Staff Sergeant Andrew Boylan. Helping us out tonight on trumpet, we sometimes will bring in a sub if somebody is on leave, and I want to thank her for quickly learning the music this afternoon as we threw it together right before our rehearsal and then our performance this evening. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Sergeant First Class Adrian Doctor. On tuba, keeping us all together, the heartbeat of our organization. From New Orleans, we have Sergeant First Class Andrew Doherty. And if you can see from far away, you can see this little thing right here. This means that he is in charge. I might be speaking here, but he is the one in charge that keeps us in line, tells us where we need to go, when we need to be there, what we need to wear. From Columbus, Georgia, on French horn, this is Sergeant Major Rick Lee. And again, my name is Sergeant First Class Greg Hammond. I am originally from Rochester, New York. All right. That doesn't always get a yell out, so thanks so much. All right, so here we go, guys. I hope you have been prepared for this, because this is the moment when we sing the service songs. We're going to start with the Coast Guard, so you guys have a bit of a heads up. The other ones, I think you're going to see the words on the screen, so you get to cheat a little bit. But the goal here, and let me tell you, every year it gets better and better and louder. I want to hear y'all scream it. I want to see which branch is going to win this year. And I think there's a lot of Army people, so they might a little default. But who can beat the Army this time? That's my question. All right, here we go. This is your Armed Forces salute. Nice job, y'all. Thank you all so much. It's been an honor to perform for all of you. Once again, we are the United States Army Band Pershing Zone Brass Quintet. Have a great rest of the night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Army Brass Quintet, for performing for us tonight. Let's give them another round of applause, shall we? Before we present any awards, We would like to highlight all of your achievements this evening. More than 21,200 cadets on more than 5,163 Army JROTC leadership and Joint Service JROTC academic teams began their quest to compete in the 2026 JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl in November of 2025. You are the top 428 cadets on the 40 leadership teams and the 67 academic teams that qualified to be here. You have spent countless hours studying JROTC and core curriculum. You have put your time, your energy, and your hearts into this program to be here today. And now, after days of testing, the top academic teams in the nation have emerged. You all should be extremely proud of yourselves, as you have had to beat 98% of the leadership and academic bowl competitors to be here. And that is something that should receive a round of applause. We would also like to recognize the incredible dedication of our instructors. We are deeply grateful for the unwavering commitment and impact they have had over the years. Please stand so we may honor you and thank you for your incredible dedication to JROTC. At this time, Mr. Terry Wilfong, President of College Options Foundations, please come to the stage.
Thank you very much. I was asked to highlight a couple of legacy individuals tonight, but they didn't tell me that I was going to follow the Army band and Cadet Gupta. And that's going to be a neat trick. Neat trick. I want to recognize a couple of individuals this evening. I promise to keep it brief. I know both of these individuals do not want to take any credit or time away from the outstanding cadets and leaders that are in the room and participating this evening. So, on with it. First, Sergeant Major retired Leon McMullen. Mr. McMullen was selected as the first Department of the Army Civilian Deputy Director of Army JROTC in September of 2005. Mr. McMullen was a native of Tuskegee, Alabama. He enlisted in the Army in May of 1975. He attended basic training at Mac. Sorry, man, I can't do this litany of stuff. I mean, basically, if you are a retired Master Sergeant Major, that speaks for the legacy of the Army that you did. I want to talk about the legacy of JROTC that it brought to the organization. By the numbers, at the time, 1,371 JROTC programs, 4,000 instructors in those programs. As for those instructors, and I don't know that some of the students understand us, their dads, their fathers, they live at home. They actually, well, no, they don't have lives other than JROTC. Mr. Mack is the face of those instructors and their support. He understands that in the National JROTC program, he is responsible for their basis of livelihood, for their homes, their vehicles, the food on their table, their children's education, the funding and their retirements. This is not about numbers. This is about individuals. And he controlled 4,000 of the instructors over a 25-year period. 3,500 cadets a year for 25 years. That means he managed 7.5 million cadets in his lifetime. I must have heard this 1,000 times from the I must have heard 1,000 times in talking with Mr. Mack about the cadets, and the one that always stood out was, if we're going to do this, if we're not doing this for the cadets, then why are we doing it at all? That was pretty much his theme song. Other than, hey, Terry, I want you to try. And other than those two, over 5,000 summer camps, JCLCs around the world, supporting helicopter excursions, water survival training, Slide for Life programs, rappelling walls, Raider Challenge, drones, robotics, and even STEM discipline and JLab. Hell, I'm scared to bring you guys up here of the heat environment that might be existing in staying in and conducting academic competitions in air-conditioned rooms. Mac, for 25 years, is throwing you off cliffs, jumping out of helicopters, trying to drown you in survival training to teach you how to survive. Clear? This is just a small lifetime snapshot for Mr. Mack and his legacy with Army JROTC. As a side note, Mac, you don't just take care of cadets and soldiers. You took care of 14 part-time and full-time members of College Options Foundation. I appreciate your mentorship. We appreciate your guidance. It doesn't come in a bubble. And Mr. Mack has been married to Rudy for 49 years and is also here with us tonight. Mr. Mack and Ruby, will you please stand to be recognized? Cadets, on your feet. Cadets, on your feet. Cadets, look closely at this gentleman, look closely at this man. Understand that maybe, just maybe, if you work hard, if you put your employees, your soldiers, your families first, someday you might reach those goals and those achievements. And let me promise you, Mr. Mack is not from privilege. He earned every step of the way because of that simple philosophy. Thanks, Mack. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilfong. Now, under your team captain's chair, you will find a gift bag for your team that contains some important items. Wait. Please do not open the bag or envelope until the end of the ceremony. I'm sure some of you have peeked in already, but as you all know, there are some very prestigious awards and trophies to be given out tonight. Leadership teams, you will receive the General Douglas MacArthur Award. In ROTC, it is presented only to the top 2% of cadets. In active duty, only 22 junior officers are selected to receive it each year. You are the only junior ROTC cadets in the nation out of over 530,000 all-service cadets to receive this award. Major General Reynes, would you please join us on the stage to highlight this award? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, but before I get to the award, I'd like just to take a second. I come from a dysfunctional family. My great-grandfather served in World War I in the Army Air Corps, Signal Corps, I believe General Crockett to start with. My godfather and grandfather served in the Army Air Corps in World War II. So for them, the song was "Nothing Could Stop the United States Air Corps," or Army Air Corps, excuse me. For me, it was always the Air Force, with my dad and I following that footsteps. I am privileged and honored to be here. Thank you, General Crockett, for the support that you give the MacArthur Foundation Memorial and that we give back to you as a partnership of over 20 years. Over 38 years with the MacArthur Leadership Award for the United States Army. And right here is one of the first recipients of the MacArthur Leadership Award in 1988. At that time, Captain. Thank you, sir. So Judy, we're going to be looking for your call up and name in the near future. Thank you for those kind and great remarks that are insightful for all of us. If General MacArthur was here tonight, besides duty on our country, he would give you two challenges that he always kept himself. The first was to be a continual learner. And he did that all the time. Not only was he a speed reader, but he had a photographic memory, but he still read books multiple times. And the second, and probably the most important, is what he thought about all the time from a strategic point of view, and that was leadership. And what he called it was contact. Contact with the soldiers he served with and served with him, to know what they were doing and know what they needed and know where they needed to go. And contact with the enemy. Those kept him in line with what he needed to do from a strategic perspective. I would also add that you can never go wrong with 3 words: duty, honor, country. They will serve you well. Thank you.
Thank you, Major General Reynes. Leadership and academic teams, you both will receive the General George C. Marshall Medal. Only the top 428 cadets out of over 6,000 nationwide will receive this annual award. The award is named in honor of Army General George C. Marshall, who served as the Chief of Staff of the Army and Secretary of both State and Defense. To honor the individuals whose unwavering dedication, leadership, and support have left a lasting impact on JROTC and its cadets, we are proud to present the Esprit de Corps Award. This award celebrates those who embody the spirit of service, commitment, and excellence, and whose contributions continue to strengthen and inspire the JROTC community for generations to come. As you heard a moment ago, we are honored tonight to have Mr. Leon McMullen with us. Mr. McMullen embodies every attribute forward, and he will be added, hence from here to every time that the award is presented, he will be added and discussed each time. Thank you, Mr. McMullen, for being here and for your years of dedication and service to JROTC. Throughout the week, we asked you to keep an eye out for the team who showed the most participation, teamwork, and spirit. The team that was friendly, energetic, positive, and made you feel welcome here at the competition. This week, you voted for 1 academic and 1 leadership team who you thought should win the Esprit de Corps Award, and we will announce the winner in just a moment. So, without further ado, please welcome Command Sergeant Major Walls to the stage.
And now, let's begin the formal award ceremony for the 2026 National JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl Championship. This year's annual Esprit de Corps Award winner is, representing the Academic Bowl, Army JROTC, from Manteca, California, East Union High School. Come on up to the stage. Representing the Leadership Bowl from Miramar, Florida, Everglades High School. will now present medals to each of the essay contest winners. From Abraham Lincoln High School and 8th Brigade, Yana Kwong. Representing 5th Brigade, from Carrizo Springs High School, Jacob Cantu. From Cass Technical High School and 7th Brigade, Zion Thomas. Representing 2nd Brigade, from Fort Hamilton High School, Adriana Gonzalo. From Grimsley High School and 4th Brigade, Bailey Armfield. Representing 6th Brigade, Amariah Jarvis from Woodlawn High School. Congratulations to all of our essay winners. Now, it is time to recognize all the amazing teams who have made it this far and qualified for this great national competition. From Los Angeles, California, Abraham Lincoln High School. Alvarado High School from Alvarado, Texas. Blair High School from Pasadena, California. Burke High School from Omaha, Nebraska. Cape Henlopen High School from Lewis, Delaware. Carver Military Academy High School from Chicago, Illinois. Central Hayneville High School from Hayneville, Alabama. Century High School from Skysville, Maryland. Cordova High School from Cordova, Tennessee. Davenport High School from San Antonio, Texas. Douglas County High School from Douglasville, Georgia. East Union High School from Manteca, California. Emmett J. Conrad High School from Dallas, Texas. Everglades High School from Miramar, Florida. James I. O'Neill High School from Highland Falls, New York. Lake City High School from Lake City, South Carolina. Meridian High School from Meridian, Mississippi. Northwest High School from Clarksville, Tennessee. Pascal High School from Fort Worth, Texas. Pender High School from Berga, North Carolina. Pompano Beach High School from Pompano Beach, Florida. Poplar Bluff High School from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Queens Metropolitan High School from Forest Hills, New York. South Gwinnett High School from Snellville, Georgia. The Calhoun School from Lenahatchee, Alabama. The Colony High School from The Colony, Texas. Thomas A. Edison CTE from Jamaica, New York. Winston Churchill High School from San Antonio, Texas. Woodbridge Senior High School from Woodbridge, Virginia. And now, the top 3 Army JROTC academic teams. Who's ready? In 3rd place, from Shreveport, Louisiana, Caddo Parish Magnet High School. In 2nd place, from San Antonio, Texas, Texas Military Institute. Which means the 2026 Army JROTC Academic National Champions are, from drumroll please, Brentwood, Tennessee, Ravenwood High School. Thank you, Command Sergeant Major Walls and Brigadier General Crockett.
Mr. Gregory Byrd, Operations Chief, U.S. Marine Corps JROTC. Please join us on stage to assist with presenting the Marine Corps JROTC Awards. Hendersonville High School from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Isle, Texas, Garland High School from Garland, Texas. Isle, Texas, Liberty High School from Cleveland, Texas. La Cueva High School from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And now, the top 3 Marine Corps JROTC academic teams. Are you ready? In 3rd place, from Fontana, California, Fontana High School. In 2nd place, from Kitano, Kagasuku, Japan, Kumasaki High School. 2026 Marine Corps JROTC Academic National Champions are, drum roll please, Round Rock, Texas, Round Rock High School. Thank you very much, Mr. Bird. Now, will Mr. Michael Tanner, U.S. Navy, JROTC, please join us on stage to assist with presenting the Navy JROTC Awards. Clements High School from Sugar Land, Texas. Coronado High School from Coronado, California. Gaither High School from Tampa, Florida. All right, let's make some noise. In third place, from Fullerton, California, Troy High School. In second place, from Bethel, Connecticut, Bethel High School. Which means the 2026 Navy JROTC Academic National Champions are, drumroll please, from Gig Harbor, Washington, Peninsula High School. Thank you, Mr. Tanner.
Colonel Power, please join us on stage to assist with presenting the Air Force JROTC Awards. Air Academy High School from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Clover High School from Clover, South Carolina. Gilmer High School from Gilmer, Texas. Hahnville High School from Moody, Louisiana. Higley High School from Gilbert, Arizona. Little Miami High School from Morrow, Ohio. Middleton High School from Tampa, Florida. Northern Burlington County Regional High School from Columbus, New Jersey. Valencia High School from Valencia, California. Wasatch High School from Heber City, Utah. Westwood High School from Austin, Texas. Wiley High School from Wiley, Texas. And now for the top 3 Air Force JROTC academic teams. In third place from Quincy, Massachusetts, North Quincy High School. In second place from La Crescenta, California, Crescenta Valley High School. Which means the 2026 Air Force JROTC Academic National Champions are, you know the drill, drum roll please. From San Diego, California, Scripps Ranch High School. Thank you, Colonel Power. Mr. Stephen Keck, please join us on stage to assist with presenting the Coast Guard JROTC Awards. Mass Academy from Miami, Florida. Pinellas Park High School from Largo, Florida. All right, who's ready for the top 2 Coast Guard teams? In second place from Kodiak, Alaska, Kodiak High School. Which means the 2026 Coast Guard JROTC Academic National Champions are, drumroll please, from Sarland, Alabama, Sarland High School. come back to the stage. And now it is time. After an intense year-long competition, we are excited to announce our 2026 JROTC Joint Service Academic Bowl National Champions. Drumroll, please. Representing the Air Force JROTC from San Diego, California, Scripps Ranch High School. Let's give one more round of applause for all of our academic teams. As we continue our awards presentation, we now turn our attention to those cadets who have demonstrated exceptional leadership. These individuals have exemplified the values of JROTC and have made a lasting impact on their teams through their character, service, and ability to lead others toward success. Command Sergeant Major Walls, please come back to the center of the stage.
Armwood High School from Sethner, Florida. Boyd Anderson Military Academy from Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Caddo Parish Magnet High School from Shreveport, Louisiana. Carver Military Academy High School from Chicago, Illinois. Cocoa Beach Junior Senior High School from Cocoa Beach, Florida. Concordia Lutheran High School from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Denby High School from Detroit, Michigan. Douglas County High School from Douglasville, Georgia. Everglades High School from Miramar, Florida. Francis Lewis High High School from Fresh Meadows, New York. Galileo Academy of Science and Technology from San Francisco, California. Hillcrest High School from Springfield, Missouri. High School from Hilo, Hawaii. Hopewell High School from Huntersville, North Carolina. From Clarksville, Tennessee. Kingsbury High School from Memphis, Tennessee.
Lake Braddock Secondary School from Burke, Virginia. Lake City High School from Lake City, South Carolina. Meridian High School from Meridian, Mississippi. Mustang High School from Mustang, Oklahoma. Northside High School from Fort Worth, Texas. Omaha Central High School from Omaha, Nebraska. Plano East Senior High School from Plano, Texas. Richmond High School for the Arts from Richmond, Virginia. Rockvale High School from Rockvale, Tennessee. South Hills High School from Fort Worth, Texas. Southview High School from Hope Mills, North Carolina. Sparkman High School from Harvest, Alabama. Summer Creek High School from Houston, Texas. The Calhoun School from Lettahatchee, Alabama. Thomas A. Edison CTE from Jamaica, New York. Tombstone High School from Tombstone, Arizona. Van Nuys High School from Van Nuys, California. West Brunswick High School from Charlotte, North Carolina. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, it's time to announce the top 3 Army JROTC leadership teams. Are you ready? In third place, from Fort Worth, Texas, South Hills High School. Your whole team can come on up here. South Hills High School, where are you at? He's coming. Okay, they're coming. Look at them run. Look at them go. Go South Hills. second place, from Jamaica, New York, Thomas A. Edison, CTE. Which means the 2026 Army JROTC Leadership National Champions are, one more time, drum roll please. From Fresh Meadows, New York, Francis Lewis High School. These guys are taking the long way around. Give it up for Francis Lewis! Let's give it up for an amazing 2026 competition! Now, let's bring Mr. Terry Wilfong to the stage.
All right, real quick, a couple of quick closing comments, and we need to recognize one more of the legacy officers that has helped Army JROTC. First, I would like to thank the recent high school graduates, 15 of them, that came back this year in your seats last year to make this all run. I would ask them to stand, but they're all working, and thank you very much. Next, I would like to thank the college mentors, ROTC cadets and lieutenants, Army lieutenants from various colleges around the United States. They've been helping you this evening in uniform. Please stand to be recognized. Next, the staff of College Options Foundation. Again, I would ask them to stand, but most of us are working. The only one not is the one standing here. So it all comes off pretty well. College Options staff, thank you so much. Most important, the service branch directors and representatives that allow us to put this on. I guarantee you, none of this happens without their support. None of this happens without their coaching. None of this happens without their mentorship. They put this together. We are fortunate to execute it for them. Thank you very much, service directors. Cadets, I know it's been a long, exciting night. I need about 2 more minutes to recognize a gentleman that's put 57 years of his time, most of that to you. Can I get 2 minutes to recognize this young man? Up. Lieutenant Colonel Tom Torbert. If Mr. Mack built the JROTC machine, Tom Torbert is the individual that has spent most of his adult life pouring himself into you, young people, that machine was built for. I would like to recognize Mr. Tom Tolbert very quickly. Thank you very much. He entered a military high school at age 13. Age 13. He took 5 years of JROTC, 2 years of ROTC, and was commissioned a second lieutenant in the Armor Corps at age 20. Think about that for a second. Most of you are getting very close to that age group. He'd already spent 7 years in a uniform at that particular point. And then he committed to serve the next 50 years in that same uniform. Progressing from platoon leader to company commander and landing his final job as the position of Adjutant General of the United States Army Forces Central Command, Southwest Asia, the Legion of Merit, the Bronze Star, 5 meritorious service medals. My word, I could go on the rest of the evening, way past our bedtime, about his assignments and awards. But Tom wouldn't want me to do that. He wouldn't want me to because it doesn't want to take away from your time. And if you know Tom Tolbert, he's about one thing. He's about all of you cadets, period. Clear? When most men and women hang up their uniforms after the retirement and rest, Tom went back to work for cadets. He became a senior Army instructor in Atlanta Public School Systems. Then he got recalled to go back on active duty and serve in the war, Desert Storm and Desert Shield. And when he completed that service, he went right back to those cadets, becoming the Deputy Director of Atlanta Public School Systems for JROTC, for tens of thousands of high school cadets. And cadets, you have to hear this one. For 15 years, out of his own pocket, Tom has sponsored 2 college scholarships for Atlanta Public School students, JROTC students. He didn't have to do that. No one asked him to do that. It's just the kind of man he is. I've run a foundation for 30 years. I don't know anyone, individual, that takes on that responsibility. Since 2012, Tom has been our leadership program manager for the JROTC Leadership and Academic Bowl. Every cadet who has stood on this stage, every team that has competed in this event, every young leader that left JLab and that experience believing they could do more is because of Colonel Tolbert's tutelage and guidance. Thank you, sir. Tom Tolbert's passion has never been about medals or titles. It's been about you, cadets. Take a hard look at this man when he comes up here. It's proof that a life spent lifting young men and women is a life well spent. Cadets, on your feet. Colonel Tolbert, please come to the stage. Margaret, while he's come to the stage, would you mind standing for a moment, please? None of this happens in a vacuum. Not that 50 years of service in uniform, not the scholarships, not the countless hours, not the cadet work. None of it happens alone. Tom has been married to the former Margaret Rawstone since 1969. I'll let you academic students tell me how long that is. I have an idea. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your work. Colonel Tolbert, actually, I think we're looking at autumn. Oh, no, that's right, autumn. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
I didn't know I would have to, please sit down. I didn't know I was going to have to speak tonight. There are many, many people responsible for me being here tonight. And of course, I want to say thank you to each and every one, but there's not time, and besides, I couldn't remember who they all are, and it would bother me if I skipped someone. But I will say, I want to pick out a few folks that are here who helped get me where I am today. College Option Foundation. We had our Kumbaya session earlier today, and we all cried and slobbered over each other. But I've never worked with a finer group of professionals. And as Terry said, their focus is only on cadets. If it doesn't benefit cadets, they don't do it. They're totally dedicated and the most caring group I've ever worked with. I'd like to thank Cadet Command, who puts their trust and confidence in us at College Options to do what we do here. To the volunteers that come from across the country, and from our JROTC brigades who give of their time and their talents, and they bring a level of professionalism to JLab that we could not do without. To the young people who come in here and volunteer, your energy and your motivation, your commitment just motivates us to do the best that we can do. And finally, to the cadets and the coaches. Coaches, I want to personally thank you. I've been where you are now. I want to thank you for what you do every day to educate and to train the future leaders of our country, and for the extraordinary work that you do to bring your kids to this event and give them the JLab experience. And cadets, the only thing I can say to you is that I probably get more out of what I've done here, and I get more from you than I've ever been able to give you, and I thank you for that. I've had a lot of accomplishments in my last 6 decades, and it's hard to believe that it's coming to an end. But the greatest accomplishment that I ever had was not on active duty. It was not in the Atlanta Public Schools, and it was not even here at JLab. The greatest accomplishment of my life was convincing my wife to marry me. For you see, when she said I do, she saved my life. And somewhere along our 57-year journey together, she helped save my soul. And she traveled with me across the country and overseas. She sacrificed for me this entire time. She's the rock-solid foundation of our family. She loves and she gives and she gives and she loves. And she loves me. And she's why I'm standing before you tonight. I love you, Mimi. I'm truly humbled by this wonderful expression of love and respect. And I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. And my family's watching this on live stream. But I will miss this, to say the least. And what I'd like to say is from the bottom of my heart, thank you and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
I don't know if many of you know this, but the reason that I'm standing on this stage is right next to me, right here. So when I was a competitor at JLab 2 years ago, I participated in the leadership competition and did the rock, paper, scissors tournament. And he came up to me afterwards and he was like, I want you to come back and staff. And I was like, well, Lieutenant Colonel, if you say so, I'm there. And Lieutenant Colonel Torbert, it has been an absolute pleasure getting to work with you and getting to know you. You are the most selfless leader that I've ever met, and it's honestly a privilege. I'm very sad. I was tearing up over there, but it's honestly been so much fun working with you. Thank you for everything you do. So just as a small token of the College Options Foundation appreciation, we wanted to present you with this selfless service stone. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your selfless service. And most of all, thank you for a lifetime of putting others first. Give it up for Lieutenant Colonel Torbert. Now, everyone, what would an award ceremony be without some cake? Am I right? Yeah. So, following the reception, we will have cake and we will have cookies, dessert, all on the second floor. So, let's give it up for that. Thank you all for a great competition. It has been awesome.